Hi guys, and welcome back to our new video, quickly updating you on what's going on with Apple stock.
Apple currently is having a very interesting move, 10% plus over the past week. The price went all the way from nearly $200 to $215. Currently, we're having a very strong move towards the bullish direction, and that's all driven by Apple's promise to get more heavily involved in AI. AI here doesn't mean artificial intelligence, it means Apple intelligence. You know, Apple's fancy way of saying new things, but they're actually not that new. So Apple intelligence will be artificial intelligence just for Apple, and they're currently hoping to compete with ChatGPT. I have my own doubts that Apple will catch up with ChatGPT, at least with the current circumstances. ChatGPT has been integrated into almost anything right now, and everything is heavily dependent on ChatGPT add-ons. However, Apple is currently somewhat looking to get a piece of that pie and get more and more involved into artificial intelligence from the point that Siri can be relied on and it can be competing with ChatGPT. Can that happen? Potentially, yes, but I don't necessarily see that happening in the near future. What does it mean for the price target? Well, I do believe, that's my own humble prediction, I'm not a financial advisor, you should always do your own due diligence, manage your own risks. I do believe that Apple price can go all the way to 220 to 223. That's Fibonacci extension levels, and that can potentially mean that we're having a little bit of a room to go and all the way to 223, even $225 per share, and then we can reassess the whole situation. But for now, things are looking so far so good, and Apple has promised something big, so we'll see how they will deliver. Of course, Apple has a very strong financial position in the market, and it's one of the leading technological giants in the US, but I do believe in the AI game, Apple is still way behind, and they will need to catch up quite quickly in order to compete with Google and ChatGPT or OpenAI. So we'll see how things will turn out, but for you as an investor or someone who's interested in Apple stock market, Apple's share price, you can potentially rely on a very good momentum to go all the way to over $220 per share in the very near future.